Hello, Cancers. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. I'm here to do a Soulmate Twin Flame journey read for whenever this is posted throughout May and beyond, because we know time is an illusion, energy is fluid. Whenever you are guided to this video, it's the right time with you. I intend healing in this video, and it's for your highest and best. You don't have to do anything. You'll just be receiving it whenever it's best for you, as always in all of my videos, because I am a healer, and I'm sending that to you. I pulled a couple cards for you. Oh, also, I encourage you to listen to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because they will have additional messages. Okay, so I pulled a couple cards from the Easy Astrology cards by Maya White, just asking the universe, like, what energy is around you right now, and what house are they wanting you to focus in on? Like for your highest and best right now. So you got Mercury and house number 2. I will read from the book, but I will just see if there's any intuitive guidance first. Mercury is the reasoning mind, thought, cleverness, the nervous system. Perhaps some of you have been dealing with some nervous system issues or a heightened nervous system. Information exchange and day-to-day communication. So it's like you're, kind of like just getting your day-to-day done. And settled and letting go of anxiety. I'm feeling you need to let go of anxiety and express yourself. House 2 is house of substance, individual value. So loving yourself, knowing you're worthy, knowing you deserve everything in life and love. It's money, talents, validation, ownership, self-esteem, and survival skills. So really gaining that security and safety and feeling grounded in who you are and having everything you need provided for you. I'm going to read a little from the book. As a planet, Mercury is small and fast-moving, reminiscent of a fleet-footed messenger. Astrologically, Mercury is considered to rule the intellect, representing our rational mind that creates and executes plans. Ooh, it's time to take action, I'm hearing for some of you. So action on something that you've thought of. A great thought has come and it's time to take action. That's for someone. Humans are unique in our ability to translate thoughts into complex written language. Throughout history, the written word has carried both power and magic. Consigning goals and affirmations to pen and paper is an important step in manifestation. It's interesting to note that even though Mercury conveys information, it doesn't evaluate whether it's right or wrong. Judgment is left to the other astrological archetypes. Often portrayed as a youthful winged messenger, Mercury is considered gender neutral. Mercury's signature tool is the caduceus. Hopefully I'm saying that right. A winged staff with 2 intertwining serpents. This ancient symbol represents authority, wisdom, manifestation, and in some traditions, spiritual awakening. So I do feel it for you, Cancer. You're waking up to the truth, and you're claiming, you're taking your power back. You're claiming your authority. You've learned a lot along the way, and you're wiser for it. And you know that you're the master manifester. You're the magician, and you're really growing and expanding. House number 2. The second house is a point of manifestation. See, you are a manifesting master right now. Thoughts are turning into things, Cancer, very quickly. So what are you thinking about? Because that's going to be your next now. I mean, seriously, you're like manifesting like crazy right now. Things are coming into the physical. That you're starting to see the manifestations. I think you already are, and if not, they're coming. It's where free form, vitality, and the first house become solidified. The second house rules our requirements for physical sustenance. As human beings, our first need is for survival, food, water, and shelter. The second house rules ownership and validation, illustrating our desire for love and comfort. The sign on the cusp of the second house leads clues to how an individual goes about providing for him or herself, including how to generate money. So you're working on your pentacles, I'm hearing, and you have some great ideas. Take ownership on them and move forward is what I'm hearing. It also shows how they establish and build self-esteem. The multiple definitions of the word talent accurately express the scope of the second house. A special natural ability or aptitude, a power of mind or body and any various ancient Hebrew or Greek monetary units. House number 2, maybe you're going to travel the world. I just heard you're going to start traveling, maybe with money, or maybe you're traveling overseas for, the love of your life, your partner, some kind of travel, exploring other cultures and different places is on the horizon for you, Cancer. That'll be fun. House number 2 expresses the essence of Venus, a planet of substance and adornment. This is a place where we learn to love and validate ourselves. Yes, it's much about self-love, Cancer. Here we sustain life and even thrive. Physical security makes life predictable and allows for growth and cultivation of a sweet life, resplendent with embellishments from our beautiful goddess Venus. So it is time that you're coming into, if you haven't been, into having that physical security, all your needs being met, having plenty to spare and share, to travel and enjoy the sweet life and enjoy the love that's surrounding you, and really hone in on that God and goddess that you are, and let that energy shine outwards, because you are, if you are not in union, you are calling that person in by loving yourself and aligning with who you really are, and making choices for you. Letting go of anxiety. Letting go of worrying. Worrying is a waste of time, Cancer. Somebody needs to hear this. Get that out of there. We don't need one of my beautiful, beautiful red hairs. Long-haired, just so you know, if you're a Cancer male or whatever, and you're going to have children, or you're going to be with this wonderful, beautiful, divine partner with long hair, it gets everywhere. It just does. But it's beautiful, but it does get everywhere. I don't know why, but somebody needed to hear that. I don't know why I shared that. But somebody needed to hear that. Maybe it's time to clean out your vacuum. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of long hair in there. My mom said she had to cut it every time. So, I don't know. That's for someone. Funny little thought there. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on with your partnership, with your love life, with your life in general. Okay, yeah, it's, you're feeling like this is probably what's worrying you and keeping you up, is this sword energy. Like, people are telling you what to do. You feel like you can't be just who you are, the white flower, the beautiful, pure, innocent white flower that's beautiful on its own. It's other people telling you, oh, you need to be this way, you need to be that way, you need to dress this way, you need to dress that way. And it's really like you feel defeated by this, because they're making you nervous, because this is a message for someone. I'm not sure who this is going to resonate with, but you're nervous, like you're walking on eggshells around your family or your partner or work or something. And it's like, no, it's time to be you. It's time to let go of this bothersome. But whoever these energies are that are making you feel this way, it is time to walk away. It is time to move away from these energies and take your power back. It really is. And or even defeating thoughts of yourself. Don't be so critical of yourself, Cancer. You're perfect just the way you are. You're on the right path. Everything happens for a reason, and you can choose to learn and grow from it, or you can choose to stay in this Five of Swords energy. It's really up to you, and all you have to do is make the choice. Okay, I choose to look at it from a different perspective. I'm going to learn from this. Why is this happening? What can I learn from this? Not, oh, woe is me. Like, no more victim mentality. Take control. Take ownership. Because look, after you take ownership and you let go of this, and you let go of these types of people that are surrounding you, keep some distance, even if you can't let go completely forever. Maybe it's family, maybe it's somewhere you work. Just distance yourself. Do your own thing. Work on yourself. Allow your inner light to shine, because you are perfect just the way you are. Because you're moving right into the Fool. New, fresh, beautiful energy. Like I said, yeah, for somebody, or maybe a lot of you, you're going to travel. You're going to explore the world. You're going to experience different things. Your divine partner is going to introduce you to things that you never knew about. But now it's just time to get things in order and know how valuable you are, so you can have this new, fresh beginning. Take that leap of faith. Step out of the box. It's time for really new beginnings in everything. Maybe you're going to move. Some of you are thinking about moving. Yeah, it might be the right time. It's the right time for that. Like, explore your options, Cancer. Explore your options. Go within and make the decision for you. Do not listen to anyone else. I mean, sage advice from someone who loves you and is grounded, great. And spiritual advice, obviously. But the ultimate decision is up to you, nobody else. Because look, You're going to be rewarded for doing this, for walking away, if that's the case, or making a change career-wise, moving, whatever it is. You're going to, this is you. Feeling so good on your own. Nine of Pentacles is independent. I'm single. So there is somebody that's moving out of a relationship. Maybe you don't want to hear that, but maybe you do, because this is your confirmation and your empowerment to move forward and get out of this energy that puts you down all the time and makes you feel less of a person, and move into what do you want. Explore what you can do. Maybe it's time to just explore your options and take little steps forward. But you're moving into this being rewarded for doing the work, for really moving through your emotions and growing from all these experiences. And instead of playing the victim and having resentment and regret, you're realizing that that's not serving you well. And worry really is a waste of the time. It's a waste of your energy. So it's like, know that you're valuable and that you are beautiful and wonderful and you deserve love and you deserve happiness. But this is like being abundant on your own. Like, you're going to be good. If you're worried about that, don't worry about it, because you're going to be just fine. And look, right into that, this is beautiful energy, Cancer. 3 of Cups, celebration. This is celebration. Now, sometimes it's a third party. So for this defeating feeling, there could have been a third party situation, and it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of someone that treats you like that, like you're second or something. No, you are the one, and you deserve the best. And it may be time for you to let go of a third party, that maybe you were hanging on to someone or something, even if not physical, but energetically. That's going to be for a select few, but for majority of the collective, this is going to be a time of celebration. Go out with your friends, celebrate your accomplishments with your family. You're going to be celebrating the choices that you made, ending this feeling of lack and knowing how abundant you are and believing in yourself and taking the leap of faith right into abundance and celebration with love. You look at her, it's your cup is, you filled your own cup, right? That's that little ace, that's that Ace of Cups. Your cup overfloweth, so now you can share it with somebody else. And 3 of Cups could be uniting with your twin flame, your soulmate, to become, 2 become 3, become 1, kind of a thing. If that made any sense to you. Okay, 3 of Cups, you're celebrating how wonderful you are, how abundant you are, how you feel so good on your own. And guess what? Love of a lifetime comes right in. Bam! There it is. Everything you've always wanted. What did I just say? The Ace of Cups, and then someone comes in and shares their cup with you. Because you've worked on yourself and your partner's worked on themselves, and you're going to come together. Like I said, 2 becomes 3 becomes 1, and there we are with the 1 with new beginnings. I mean, come on. You can't make this up. You saw the cards fall out. It's not like and oh my Lord, truth is coming in. Ace of Swords. This is a new ideas, fresh clarity. You've got this 2 becoming 1, so you're going to have clarity and love, and you're going to be celebrating this, and this is new beginnings too with your thoughts. Look, because I'm putting it right under, going down the line, right under this 5 of Swords, you're going to have this clarity. Because you've moved on and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did this. Whatever it means to you, moving on from something. And the 7 of Wands is like, keep going, even if it seems tough, even if it seems like something you can't, it's hard or whatever. You've got it. You've got what it takes. You know you've got it, Cancer. You've got what it takes. You have this truth that's coming in, this love that's coming in, love of yourself, and sharing it with somebody else. The opportunity for love of a lifetime. And right under bravery, 7 of Wands, making choices for yourself and taking that leap of faith. Be brave. Take that leap of faith. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes. Yeah, and having patience. Another 3. This is divinely guided. This path. 3 of Wands. Another 2. 1 and 1 is 2 becomes 3 becomes 1 kind of a thing. I don't know why I keep saying that, because that's going to resonate with someone. Well, the 3 of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in. So just be patient with this time, right? Pentacles sometimes are a slower energy, but you're going to be fine along the way. You've got opportunity for new life and abundance, and just being patient with yourself during this time. Because, go within, allow the healing to happen. Allow yourself to feel the love, the unconditional love from the universe that's pouring down upon you at all times. And it's happening. Look at all this, like, flowers and all this lush fruit and stuff. And like right under the Nine of Pentacles with her fruit, now she's has even more fruit down here. So it's like your ships are coming in every way. And there's a lot of passion coming into your life. Possibly you've been lacking that. So the Six of Swords, you know, detaching from what's not serving you. Possibly, you know, some of you might be trying to ignore what you know you need to do, but it's time to come into full clarity with it and see the truth and use your internal guide to move you forward, okay? It's detaching from what's not serving you, detaching from the energy the energy vampires that are sucking the life out of you, detaching from an old way of thinking, belief systems that don't serve you anymore. It's detaching from, you know, a job situation that you don't have any growth in moving forward. You know, literally moving, but it's just detaching from what doesn't serve you. It's time to do that. And you have what it takes. It's going to be okay. You're very much protected by God, the universe, all that is. Yeah, it's time to drop the burdens. You're ending some cycles, Cancer. You're ending these burdensome cycles. All this frickin', oh my God, like the world is on your frickin' shoulders, but you're putting them down. It's like I said, it's the end of this. It's the end of this. You're understanding it now. You're being honest with yourself. You have this truth coming in of who you really are, how abundant you really are. You're brave enough to take the leap of faith. You're being protective. Just be patient with yourself. Detach from what's not serving you. Put the wands down. It's the ending of these cycles of hardship that you've been dealing with. And I'm so happy. And you're going to transform. Like a lot of people, I've been feeling the transformation like the butterfly. It's time to transform into who you really are. Oh, and look, there's a Page of Swords coming in. Another clarity of truth. This could be a child. So you could be having a child within this union. You may have a child that's going to speak some truth, some loving truth. And this is, and this could be, you know, you've been kind of, I want to say spying, not in a creepy way, but you've been looking in on your divine partner or something, or they've been looking in on you, you know, doing their little doing their spying, and they know the truth about you now, and you know the truth about them. So it's all going to be coming, all this clarity is coming your way, and it's going to help you move forward and let these, and help you detach and put down the wands. And look, like I said, cycles, it's the ending of major cycles, and you got the World card, completion, complete. You're completing some major things in your life to open this, I mean, look, you know, you got the World and the Fool, so you're coming full circle. Something is coming full circle for you, in a good way, you're coming full circle. Wow, you're coming full circle because you have taken the entire journey, and now you're ready to start over again. It's like you've taken the whole journey from the Fool to the World. It's complete now. And now what do you want to do? What's the next book going to be about? Because you've got a brand new beginning, a brand new book to write. Cancer, what are you going to write? What are you going to write in it? It's time to let go of this regret. It's time to focus on the cups that are filled. You know, learn from this, heal from this, grow from this, but let this go. Because you're moving into a whole new life, a whole new existence. And it's going to be amazing. And the whole thing about Mercury and information exchange, it's time to speak your truth. You've got all this sword energy in here. It's time to speak your truth from a loving heart space, but it's time. It's time to speak the truth. I'd like a little more information on the Five of Swords and, you know, all this sword energy and what we need to release, and this Five of Cups regret. What's going on with that? A little more information on that. Cancer. A little more information. These are the wisdom of the house of the night. Okay, this is like the Queen of Swords, right? This could be you, Cancer, or this could be your divine partner, but what I'm feeling is a whole lot of truth is coming in. A whole lot of clarity. So be ready, because it's all coming in, and it has to do with this sword energy. Like you know better now. See her little face, like she's like, I know who you are. I see right through you, and I can see right through the BS. Bam, like that. Your intuition is on point. Listen to yourself, because this is truth coming through. And speak your truth. It's time. Yeah, Break down the walls. You've had walls up for a while, either within the relationship, within the situation, within your own heart. It's time to love yourself and break down the walls, because look at what's behind those walls. All that brilliant, beautiful light. That's what you're meant to live in. Once you let these walls down and break down these walls and move forward with confidence and this fresh, new, full energy, childlike, connect with your inner child, everything's going to open up for you. Perhaps you've been in a partnership, some of you been in a partnership that's really rigid and very controlling, and it's time to break free of that, I'm hearing. Because you made an oath to yourself. You're strong. You're the warrior. You took an oath before you came here that these were the certain lessons you were going to learn, and this is what you wanted to overcome in this life, Cancer. This is a big deal. This is a huge completion. This is karmic cycles ending. This is what you came here to do. You came here to choose yourself and love yourself and live your life for you and let go of all these energies that are telling you what to do and trying to control you, because you are the one with control. Take your power back. Just call your power back now. I call my power back now. It's back. Cut the cords, let go. And you promised yourself that you were going to choose love, that you were going to choose yourself, that you were going to move forward in your truth and speak your truth. So it's time. It's time to not be invisible anymore. Maybe you feel invisible. You feel like nobody hears you. You feel like nothing. But this partnership that's coming in, if it hasn't come in already, you are going to be heard, and you are going to be seen, and you are beautiful, and you're wonderful, and it's going to be it's going to be great. But it's really time for self-reflection and to step out of your comfort zone, step out of the box, step out of what's the self-imposed entrapment, and detach from what's not serving you, and let yourself be seen. It's time to be seen, Cancer. Time to get out there and be seen. Open your heart up. Yes, with passion. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess of Fire. Let that inner fire burn, Cancer. Let it burn and lead you. Let your passion, your drive, what your soul is calling you to do lead the way. It's time for change, and allow passion to come in. Allow yourself to be passionate and sensual and sexual, because that's our human nature, is to connect to that in whatever way that you feel. And it's being passionate for yourself. It's being passionate for your life. And if you are a masculine listening to this message, then this could be a choice. You've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the Queen of Wands. So you may have a choice in love, and it's choosing what your heart wants. It's choosing for you finally, and letting go of whatever energy is not serving you. So, and another message is, that if you're the divine feminine watching, that you're coming into balance with these queen energies. Like you have this truth and this clarity, and you're standing in your power, and you're feeling good about yourself. You're confident. You've worked on your solar plexus, and I'm hearing work on your solar plexus, opening up your heart space, and also your second chakra, sacral chakra, where the passion and the fire and drive and creativity is, because it's a very creative time for you. The energy is available to you, and this will help you, this truth, this clarity, speaking your truth, breaking down the walls, will help you let go of all these energies that you need to let go of, and put down the burdens. Okay, let's see. Any information on the divine partner that's either here or coming in for Cancer, on the twin flame, on the soulmate? Tell us a little bit about this person. Give us some insight for Cancer. Things are complicated right now. Things are a little more complicated, but it's in divine timing, it's going to move through to this 11 master number, new beginnings. Your divine partner is mastering themselves. They're mastering loving themselves. They're mastering this life. They're coming into mastery, which is beautiful, but it's complicated. And sometimes we don't know what's really going on. Perhaps they're, ending a relationship. They could be the ones walking away, and you need to just be patient while the universe works it out in its timing. And that's what I'm feeling for some people, that they're walking away. They're releasing a third party situation, and but it's a little complicated. There could be children involved. This page is like a child. There could be children involved. So just allow it to unfold. Just trust. It's all working out. They're working on balance within themselves. Balance of the divine masculine. Balance of the divine feminine. They know that there is so much more beyond what our physical eyes can see. So you see how she has the blindfold. So they're bringing the scales of their life back into balance. They have their sword of truth. They are being obedient to what source energy, God, the universe is guiding them to do. They're being very obedient and they're trusting in the process. So they're asking you to trust in the process as well, and just keep continuing on your path, because it's all coming together. Yeah, they've been working on this too, being obedient and not being deceitful to themselves, and not allowing deceit in their life. They too are walking away from this Five of Swords sort of energy. They're working through this because they perhaps were deceived in this partnership, and it's hurtful, it's complicated, but they really are coming into balance with who they are, and they're letting go of this deceit. And always pay attention to the red flags that come to you, Cancer. Always listen to yourself. You're not gonna, for someone, this is like possibly, this is what you're dealing with now, like a partner, but you're not gonna have to deal with that with this partner, because this is an 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So this is 11, 11. This is divine partnership, they're saying, and you will no longer be deceived, and you will not have to worry about that kind of stuff, because this divine partner is very balanced and loving and giving. Anything else on this? Perfect. You are their fulfillment. They're working on filling their cup, and it's very rich, and it's very passionate, and it's very loving and generous and abundant, and they're going to share it with you. Look at number 2, coming together. You're their ultimate wish fulfillment. They know that. They are your ultimate wish fulfillment. And it's going to be so lavish and rich, and I just feel other cultures and different food and just so much deliciousness with this union. Deliciousness and passion and truth and clarity and balance and strength. You're unlocking what you thought was forbidden, and it's coming into reality, but just give it time and be patient with it. And be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Perhaps you've been doing so many nice things for everyone else. Maybe it's time to do something nice for you, because you deserve it. Okay, let's see what the romance angels have to say here. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Cancer? This is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Romance of a lifetime. Opportunity of a lifetime. This is it. This is it. If it's not with you, if this person isn't with you now, it's coming. But as long as you love yourself and let go of these energies, they are working towards you. This is true love. This is fated. This is destined. And it's leading to engagement. Perhaps you're in a relationship and wondering about it right now, Cancer. Leading to a higher commitment. An actual engagement for some? Yes, absolutely, I feel an actual engagement. But it could just be establishing that you're together and you're only together, and nobody, you're in a monogamous relationship. That's the word, right? And that this person wants to commit to you. They want to commit to you. This is what's coming. Full on commitment is coming. And at the bottom of the deck, absolutely, you deserve love. You are lovable, you are worthy, and you do deserve it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You deserve the best and only the best. And your only job in life is to love yourself, keep yourself aligned as consistently as possible as you can with who you really are, and live your life from your heart space, and that divine partner will come in. Pray about it, shoot the arrow, and then let go and let the universe surprise and delight you, because I feel it's going to be better than you ever even thought. It could be. I'm excited to hear about stories and how this unfolds, but this is where it's going. This is where it's going. New beginnings. We're going to get a one card for you from the Affirmations for the Everyday Goddess by Pamela Wells. I don't use these as much. I use the other ones, quite often. But I like these cards, and they called to me for this reading. So please, Spirit, what's the best message for Cancer to hear right now? And I am going to read a bit from the book because it's pretty in-depth, and I find it interesting, and hopefully you will too. Give you something more to think about. There we are. There it is. The High Priestess. Yes, your intuition is on point. You know what you need to do. You know what you want, and it's time to go for it and make that choice. I lift the veils of ignorance and darkness. See? Look at this. Confirmation. Look. Like I said, this is what your partner's doing. You do it. You need to do it too. Go within. You know your truth, and you're piercing through the veils. Right there. See? With all those peacock eyes, you see the truth with clarity. Clarity of truth. With the swords coming in, there's truth coming in. Listen, Cancer, Spirit's talking to you. Spirit is talking to you, and you are on point right now. Okay. The High Priestess symbolizes inner wisdom at its deepest level. Wisdom is transcendent, transpersonal knowledge. Without wisdom, you will never fully understand yourself or the mysteries of the universe. To go behind the veil of ignorance and darkness requires withdrawing from the outer involvement and listening to your inner voice of guidance. This is the goal of the entire major arcana, to show you how to go behind the veil. To know the High Priestess is to intuitively understand how to apply knowledge wisely and how to return home to God, to the universe. If you were to trace the origins of your own beliefs and values, you would see that your family indoctrinated you with their culture's particular traditions, beliefs, and values. This is absolutely necessary because the human mind needs to be given a form in which to make meaningful connections to things. In a Western culture where individual psychological development is encouraged, what you learned may no longer support you or your search for meaningful experiences, and it may not be able to answer your most important questions. You may soon realize that what you were told isn't who you are, and that what you were taught to believe is only one part of the universe where everything is possible. The High Priestess says, step behind the veil. The veil is everything that limits what you are, value, and believe. The veil is also any negative teachings that increase your fear and shame, and that prevent you from learning more. Step behind the veil and know who you really are. God is ever changing and never changing, everything and nothing, full and empty, always a mystery. You can begin to understand God through your own contemplative practice and through the visible world. Wow. Like I said, you're in the ask, give me discernment and wisdom so that I may understand myself better and increase my connection with God and the universe. You're opening up now. You're this new person. You have this truth and this clarity that's flooding in from Spirit. And it's time to take that, take what you've learned, and move forward. Because you're moving into divine partnership, love of your life, love of yourself, and the love of a lifetime. I thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for your likes, subscribes, shares, all of that good stuff, comments. I love to read the comments. I appreciate you so very much because this is what I love. And you give me an outlet to do that. I wish you the most beautiful day.